Hello everyone, I'm Sahil Kapoor. Budget is around the corner. So today we are going to discuss the union budget. I'm going to take you through the numbers behind this budget, the maths involved, and generally the structure of the budget. So if you look at the overall budget, the Government of India announces the size of the overall budget is 21.5 lakh crores. This is in comparison to India's overall GDP, which is 168 lakh crores. So the size of the Government of India budget is about 12% of the overall GDP. Now 21.5 lakh crores is the total money that the government spends. And this is also the number that it needs to make. So the revenue of the Government of India is also 21.5 lakh crores. Now let's take a look at where does this revenue comes from. So if you split this overall revenue pie of 21.5 lakh crores, there are two major heads. One is the tax revenue, the other is the non-tax revenue. So let's take the tax revenue part first. The total revenue collected under the tax revenue head is about 19 lakh crores. So in FY18, the government expects to collect 19 lakh crores from taxes. So if you split this head further, there are two major taxes. One is direct taxes, the other is indirect taxes. Direct taxes comprises of taxes which individuals pay and companies pay, and indirect taxes comprises of taxes like the recently introduced GST, excise duty, customs duty, and other taxes. Now, this 19 lakh crore pie of overall taxes is split, as I said, in direct and indirect. Direct taxes account for about 9.8 lakh crores and indirect taxes account for 9.3 lakh crores. So this is the overall split between direct and indirect taxes. So after collecting 19 lakh crores, what the government does is that it transfers about 6.8 lakh crores to states as their share from taxes. So if you look at the overall maths, after transferring 6.8 lakh crores, the government is left with only 12.2 lakh crores of total net tax revenues. Now comes the other part, which is the non-tax revenue. The non-tax revenue of the government is about 3.7 lakh crores. This non-tax revenue comprises of majorly two things. One, the non-debt capital receipts, which is generally the disinvestment that you keep on hearing in the news. The government over a period of full year does a lot of disinvestments where it sells its stakes in various PSUs. The other part is the dividends it collects from PSUs and the RBI and the interest that it earns. In totality, all this non-tax revenue accounts for about 3.7 to 3.8 lakh crores. So if you add the net tax revenue, which I said earlier, 12.2, and this 3.8, the number comes to about 16 lakh crores. Now the net revenue collected by Government of India is about 16 lakh crores. So as I said earlier, the expenditure remains at 21.5 lakh crores. So this shortfall of 5.5 lakh crores is what is called as fiscal deficit. If you express fiscal deficit in terms of India's GDP, which as I said earlier is 168 lakh crores, it comes to about 3.2%. That is 5.5 lakh divided by 168 lakh crores. So this is the fiscal deficit number that the government focuses on and is also one of the key focus area in every budget number. And even on 1st Feb, when the budget is announced for FY18 and FY19, this will be the key number to watch. The other component of the budget, as I said, is the expenditure. The expenditure overall is also 21.5 lakh crores. So we've already spoken about revenue. The expenditure part is also split into two parts. One is the revenue expenditure and the other is capital expenditure. So the revenue expenditure of the government is in totality about 18.3 lakh crores and the capital expenditure is approximately 3.2 lakh crores. So capital expenditure is a small part of the budget at 3.2 lakh crores and the government's expectation and endeavor is to increase it, and that is what it has done over the last 3 to 4 years, and we expect capital expenditure to grow at about 14 to 15% and become a larger part of the budget. So this is the overall structure of the budget, where this 21.5 lakh crores is split into revenue and expenditure, and this is how you should look at the budget. Thank you.